What is the F1 overcut and how does it work? Imagine you're watching a race where drivers are constantly making decisions about when to pit. One of the most interesting tactics is called the overcut. It's a clever move that can sometimes give a driver an edge over their rivals. So, what exactly is it? The overcut is when a driver chooses to stay out on the track longer than the car ahead who has just pitted. The goal is to run faster laps on worn tires while the other driver is in the pits changing theirs. By doing this, the driver hopes to build enough of a gap so that when they do pit, they come back out ahead of the competitor. Here's how it works in detail. When a rival pits first, they have to slow down to enter the pit lane, stop for new tires, and then accelerate back onto the track. During that time, the driver trying the overcut stays out on the track, often in clear air without traffic. They push hard on their current tires, trying to maximize their lap times. Because the car has less fuel as the race goes on, it can often still deliver quick laps even with older tires. Meanwhile, the car that pitted first might struggle to get their new tires up to the right temperature, especially if they are using harder compounds or the track makes warming tires difficult. This can lead to slower outlap times. If the driver on the overcut can maintain a good pace and build a significant time advantage, when they finally pit, they will rejoin the race ahead of the rival who pitted earlier. The success of this strategy depends on a few key factors. First, tire management is essential. The driver needs to preserve enough grip to keep up fast lap times on worn tires. Second, the track's characteristics matter. Overcuts work better on circuits with low tire degradation or where overtaking is tough, like Monaco. Third, running in clean air allows the driver to push without traffic slowing them down. Lastly, if the rival struggles to heat their new tires quickly, the overcut becomes even more effective. Teams use the overcut as a strategic alternative to the undercut, which is when a driver pits earlier to gain fresh tires. The overcut is often chosen when tire wear is low or overtaking is difficult. They relying on real-time data about tire wear, lap times, and traffic to decide if it's worth staying out longer. A good example is the 2021 Monaco Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton tried an undercut but struggled to warm his tires, letting Pierre Gasly stay ahead. Sebastian Vettel then executed an overcut by staying out even longer, managing his tires well, and eventually jumping ahead after his pit stop. In essence, the overcut is a strategic gamble. It's about staying out longer, exploiting your rival's delays and struggles with tire warm-up, and then pitting later to rejoin ahead. It's a move that can pay off if the conditions are right, and it shows how much race strategy in Formula One is about timing, patience, and making the most of every lap.